Alright everyone, I know that most of y'all are used to me posting fix-it videos and, animal videos, and mostly the fix-it videos are on the CTS. Well, a friend of mine's driving the CTS for a while until he can afford a car. And this is my new vehicle. It's a 05 Chrysler 300C. Which means, yes, it is a Hemi car. It's got a fresh motor, fresh trans, 40 over. What I want to talk to y'all about today is why you got to be real careful where you buy your car parts from. The engine that was in this car dropped a valve seat, destroyed a couple of pistons. It was a real mess. And the piston had hammered the little chunks of hardened valve seat into the bottom side of the head so bad that my machine shop guy laughed at me. Told me to buy a new set of heads, which I did. I got these from AutoZone, or through AutoZone. They came from Surefire. Do not buy this stinking garbage, and I will show you why. Oh yeah, 1,000 miles on her, she's smoking like a bitch. Of course, I've done, compression check and all that. Compression comes out 5. It's all between 148 and 155 on all 8 cylinders. She's still got a shit ton of power. I mean, traction is not this car's strong suit whatsoever. It will melt the tires. But it does that when I pull away from a stoplight or start it or anything else. So currently I'm nipple deep in a battle with the inferior Surefire people about what can be done. Well, let me rephrase that. Not what can be done. They're sending me a new set of heads. I'm going to take them to my machine shop and have them checked before they ever go on this engine, before I ever tear this engine down, because I'm driving this car every day, and I don't have the time for this BS of, oh, you got to pull them off, and you got to send them in, and then they decide whether or not they're going to warranty them. No, that's not how this is going to work. I've built numerous engines over the years. Way more complicated than a 5.7. I built the engine in that car. That's a 2.7. 3 timing chains, 4 cams. I mean, these are a pain in the butt. It's perfectly fine, but I made a mistake, and I went with those stinking Surefire heads. I've heard things about Surefire over the course of calling around, guys that were parts guys their whole life. Somebody will tear an engine apart and one cylinder will be stock, and the next one will be 30 over, and the next one will be 80 over, and then there's one 40 over, and they just don't seem to do a real good job because they're a mass remanufacturer, in air quotes there. But yeah, this is why you don't buy stuff that says Surefire on it, because it's garbage. If anyone has any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Oh, and you hear this little, I don't know if you can hear it on the video, that ever so slight tick from the valve train. That's probably due to knurled valve guides. Instead of just replacing them, they just kind of scar them up and hope for the best. And yeah, this will probably be one of the few videos I make of this car until I start upgrading it. You might be able to hear it better from over here. The white stuff here, the paint job on this car is atrocious because we let an idiot paint it. And I've been trying to buff on it slowly and make it look somewhat decent until I completely repaint it. That's why I'm real happy I got this. Come on, focus, dag on it. I got this other 05 over here. If I can get it to. This is going to be a parts car. I was initially going to fix it, but let's say some unclean people owned it. I'm definitely taking that grill. I'm going to see if I can cut some of these center bars and so on out of it, that one and all those. But it is real stainless metal and not a plastic piece of junk. But yeah, some unclean people had this thing, and it's just a mess. When I pulled the console out, roaches actually ran out from under it. All 4 doors are off a different car. PCM's out of an 07. They've got this wonderful goodness going on. I mean, I got it for almost nothing. I think I might have $300 in this car. But you know how Craigslist is. They always make sure to take the best pictures possible. Oh, yep. There she goes. Smoky, smoky. Yeah, I got to drive this. It's a little embarrassing to me, but this, and as you can see, someone that apparently fancied themselves as Snoop Dogg had this car done with. It's lovely. I don't know if this is supposed to be imitation alligator hide or what in the seats. And the door panels. And the console lid. And I don't know how well you can see it has a suede headliner. I took the rims off of it that came with it, and now my poor old Magnum wagon looks like it belongs in a Snoop Dogg video. But anyway, yeah. Didn't buy anything from Surefire. It's junk. And, I don't know. I think the next video I'm going to make is when, me and Mark start working on the 49 Plymouth. That one's a whole nother story in and of itself, but we'll be pulling a body off the chassis and all kinds of fun stuff, so maybe y'all can watch along then. Questions, comments, you know, just hit me up, let me know. More than happy to answer questions, but I want everyone to keep something in mind. These highly computerized cars, if I don't have them like right here in front of me, and I can't hook this little beauty up to them, it is extremely difficult for me to diagnose things over the internet. Alright, so yeah, everyone have a good one. And I guess the next video I'll make is when I get to 49 Plymouth up here and we start working on it. So, yeah, looking forward to it.